Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, this is Linda. Thanks for tuning in. Today I've got a relationships reading for you. If it's your first time here, I'll lay down the cards and explain the placements. Please tune in while I shuffle. Send your energy into the cards so I can get really clear messages for you. This is a timeless reading, so it's not only relevant just when you watch it. You can come across this or when it's uploaded. Whenever you find it, if the messages are for you, then yeah, take what you need. Take what is real and honest. Don't just pick the messages that you want to hear, but take what's actually really resonating. Sometimes that's the uncomfortable messages. So, what else was I going to say? Yeah, timeless reading. This is the Morgan Greer deck I'm using today. Oh yeah, it's a relationship reading, but it's not only for love and romance. It can be any type of dynamic with someone that you need to check in on and get a bit more insight about. So it could be a work colleague or a friend, even a sibling, a parent. It doesn't have to be about your love interest. So let's get started. This is how you see yourself, how you see them. This is how they see themselves, how they see you. Ooh. This is the energy between you. This is the energy that challenges. This is the overall energy. And this is the potential outcome. Alright, guys, this looks a little bit complicated. Seven of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck here. So what I'm feeling most of all with this spread overall is that there is some question over the continuation of your relationship. Like from your side, I feel like you're the one that maybe is withdrawing or pulling back from your person, and you might be wanting to move out of home or like break up, basically, with the Four of Wands reversed. But, you know, the Lovers card is the energy between you. So there's definitely a strong bond. You might actually be married. You know, there might be actually a solid contractual agreement here between you and this person. And again, it doesn't have to be only about love or romance. This could be a business partner as well that you might be wanting to break from or split from. Now, the way they see themselves is a little bit shaken. They're having a little bit of a hard time. They might feel like rejection at the moment, or they might feel overlooked by you, or they might feel like their world is kind of turned upside down unexpectedly. They might also be dealing with financial setback as a result, perhaps, or they might be feeling like this is going to affect them financially if this shift moves forward. But the main thing I'm feeling here is that they might be feeling rejected or you know, overlooked by you, or that you're turning away from them, right? Like these two knights here, clearly your back is to this person here. The way they're seeing you as the Justice card is that you might be taking legal action against them. Like you might be issuing papers to them. You might be seeking a divorce, for example. With these two cards here, that's definitely on the table. Four of Wands reversed, Ten of Pentacles reversed. You could be wanting to move out, or you're wanting to break or split. You might be wanting to dissolve a contract if it's not love. You might be wanting to change the agreement or shift the agreement or pull out of the agreement with the Knight of Cups reversed there. Now the energy between you is the Lovers. So there is clearly a union here, an existing union, an existing partnership. But the energy that challenges you is this Two of Wands in reverse. So most likely you, because I feel like you're the one that's instigating this change, or you're the one that's feeling uncertain. That's what the Two of Wands is saying. That you're the one that's like posing the question of, is this going to continue, or do I want to continue? Is this where I see myself going? Right? And then the Knight of Swords in reverse as the crowning card. You know, it could have just been that there was an argument or a fight recently or currently. You know, there could be this difficult communication at the moment. There's something impatient about the Knight of Swords reversed. So it could be that you might be having this moment. There might be this moment between you that you have instigated here by this Knight of Cups reversed, where there is some kind of hot heated conversations. The energy between you, the communication between you might be challenging and difficult, or heated, or vengeful even, or strong and maybe brash or unfiltered. You know, like you both could be saying things to each other that may be hurtful in the moment, and you might not actually really want to say those things, but you might be feeling frustrated and irritable and having a hard time, you know, getting your point across or expressing yourself, or feeling heard, that you might say things either intentionally or unintentionally to really hit a nerve and hurt somebody. But to be honest, even though there is all this energy in the reading of like splitting, with this Seven of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, I feel like this could just be a moment where you guys need to just communicate and work some things out. Because with the Lovers upright, Justice upright, I feel with this Seven of Pentacles, there's an energy of, you know, this relationship still has potential. There's still growing to do. You know, you've invested a lot already, and maybe it's not necessarily about just giving up right this second, but maybe it's about putting in a little bit more work and a bit more effort to see if you can resolve some issues, or, you know, see flourish happening, you know, like see the flourishing happening, see the seeds that you've planted actually bear fruit. See, you know, there's been a lot of work already put in. There is clearly a strong connection between you. The Lovers is upright here. And even with the Justice upright, I feel like that's the way they see you. So this person, even though they're hurt right now, I feel like they actually trust you. You know, there might be some difficult words being spoken right now. There might be like a challenging energy in this current situation, in this current moment, this little snapshot that we're looking at. But I feel like this person feels like there is something really deep and profound about your connection. And again, whether this is business or love, there could actually be a contract. And I feel like this person isn't necessarily seeing it as something so flippant or fickle or like easy to walk away from. Like this person that seems like they have commitment. I think it might be you that's actually feeling a little bit flighty and wanting to just dip when it feels difficult. So that might be something for you to look at. If that's touching a nerve, then maybe you need to consider if you actually need to put in a little bit more work to make the effort to actually see if resolution can occur, if you're able to be more patient with the process and actually work through some things and communicate on some issues that you are finding challenging at this time. Maybe your person isn't aware that you're struggling in some areas. You might be underestimating how willing they might actually be to support you and help you in resolving some of the things that you're finding challenging right now. They might not even be aware that these things are issues for you. I feel like you might have been holding on to some things for a while. And that's why it's got to this point where you're blurting things out, because you're feeling frustrated. But actually, you've probably held on to some things for too long. And this could be a moment here where you need to realize that it's better to communicate about things as they come up, not just stockpile them and file them away and just push them into some back room in your mind and hopefully you get over it. That's not really a key to successful and longevity. Is that a word? Successful and long-lasting relationships. You need better communication skills. Clearly, you need better communication skills here. You need more patience. But you know, I'm not saying whether or not this relationship will continue or not. That's not up to me. I'm just reading the energy of the cards that I'm seeing here. I'm seeing that you may be wanting to move on and split. You may have expressed some things in a way that was not that gentle. Maybe it was a little bit harsh. This person's feeling hurt. You might want to move on. There is I feel potential here for things to get tended to and then potentially bear fruit or become something more than what it is right now, if people are patient and are willing to have an honest assessment of where everything's actually really at. But there could also be the possibility here with the Ten of Pentacles as the outcome card here, the potential outcome, that people go their own ways. I hope you found that helpful. I'm going to leave it there. I feel that's it for this reading. Thank you so much for watching. It's been an honor and a pleasure to read for you. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next reading.